bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Luna's life has been tumultuous from childhood to adulthood, causing serious consequences for herself and those around her. The recent notable episode has revealed a dark side of Luna's life, and why she became so ambitious and ruthless in her quest for happiness and stability. The story not only exposes her tumultuous past, but also forces the audience to contemplate the consequences of bad decisions. Luna frankly confronts Lee and reveals the suffering she endured under the care of her mother, Poppy. According to Luna, Poppy was not only an irresponsible mother, but also a woman addicted to drugs and a loose lifestyle. Poppy spent most of her time using drugs and bringing random men home, completely ignoring her daughter's needs or feelings. It was this indifference that deeply affected Luna and shaped her unstable personality. Luna did not have a peaceful childhood or a proper upbringing that every child deserves. The lack of love and stability from her mother made Luna always feel insecure and lost, forcing her to find her own way to escape that dark life. The sad thing is, instead of following the good path, Luna chose to do anything to achieve the stability she always craved. In Luna's mind, only a rich and powerful man could give her the stable life that she had been deprived of since childhood. This is the reason why Luna did not hesitate to use every trick to seduce Bill, a man who had everything she dreamed of, with Luna Bill being a symbol of power, wealth, and most importantly, the stability that she had longed for. Having captured Bill's attention, Luna believed that she had finally achieved her life's goal. However, Luna's ambition did not stop there. Her thirst for power and money turned her into a person who no longer felt the boundaries between right and wrong. She was willing to do anything to protect what she had won, even if it meant committing crimes. Strong, resilient, but also selfish and scheming, Luna committed a series of crimes to ensure that no one could take Bill away from her. Not only did she destroy many relationships around her, but she also constantly sought to eliminate those who stood in her way. However, it was this strong will that pushed Luna into the abyss of crime. Her cruel and vicious actions eventually led to tragic consequences. Luna could not hide forever, and eventually all her actions were exposed. The court was unforgiving of her actions. Luna was arrested and sentenced to life in prison, a tragic end for a woman who once dreamed of a happy and stable life. Luna's fate is a poignant reminder of where bad choices can lead people. The desire for material power is not the path to true happiness. Luna paid a high price for her ambition, and her life became a tragedy when she lost everything from freedom, dignity to true love. After being arrested, Luna was handcuffed in front of Poppy, a painful and haunting moment. Poppy felt a temporary sense of relief, knowing that she was not the one convicted, that all the horrors that happened were caused by her daughter. However, this relief did not last long, because Poppy could not believe that Luna, the daughter she gave birth to and raised, could commit such horrifying crimes. For Poppy, this truth was too cruel, and she was forced into a painful situation where her love for her daughter clashed with her horror at Luna's actions. What was even more painful was that Luna, even when captured and faced with the dire consequences of her actions, showed no remorse towards her mother. In Luna's mind, she was not responsible for her own depravity, but Poppy was. Even in captivity, Luna still harbored resentment and hatred towards her mother. She blamed Poppy outright, believing that it was her mother's irresponsible upbringing and neglect that made her who she was today. The interrogation scene is one of the most emotional and tense scenes of the story. Luna does not hesitate to criticize Poppy about her past full of mistakes and darkness. "You should have been guilty of not giving me a childhood and a family. Instead, you only had drugs and strange men." These words are like a knife to Poppy's heart, who has always known that she was not a perfect mother, but now has to hear the truth from her daughter's own mouth. The days of guilt and irresponsibility of Poppy haunted Luna's life, turning her into a person that now both have to pay a heavy price. Poppy, in pain and guilt, finally realized that her mistakes had serious consequences for Luna's life. She felt guilty for not being able to give Luna a good life, for letting her addiction and loose lifestyle destroy her family. So in a moment of deep remorse, Poppy was willing to take the blame for Luna, hoping to somehow save her daughter. For Poppy, this was not only an act of motherly love, but also an atonement for the years of mistakes that had passed. However, harsh reality did not allow that to happen. The law could not be changed by Poppy's love or remorse. The crime that Luna committed was too serious to be ignored. Her murder of the men at the restaurant pushed her down a path of no return. Luna was sentenced to death, and nothing could save her from this sentence. This was a tragic ending for both mother and daughter, when Poppy had to live with the pain of losing her child, and Luna had to face death for the crimes she had committed. The story of Luna and Poppy is not only a family tragedy, but also a warning about the consequences of indifference and irresponsibility in raising children. On The Bold and the Beautiful, characters face not only conflicts in love or power, but also deep wounds from the past, wrong decisions, and their inevitable consequences.